Hi, so I am going to be presenting my OT kit today, and it is called Financial Management. So it is going to be under the IADL occupation, which is Instrumental Activities of Daily Living. And the kit involves various products that you would find at the grocery store and 3 separate shopping lists. Shopping list number 1 being the easiest, where each product would be $1. Shopping list number 2, which has various products that kind of go in increments of 25 cents. So there would be some products that are $1, some products that are $1.75. And then there's shopping list number 3, which is just random prices for those products, which would be a little bit harder than shopping list 2 and 3. Shopping list 1 and 2, sorry. So the whole purpose of this OT kit is to work on processing skills and financial management for people who have had a stroke, who might struggle with some of those things, some of those processing skills, being able to add numbers together when they're grocery shopping and sort of do mental math. It would also be useful for patients who have had a traumatic brain injury, sort of for the same reasons, so that they can work on those processing skills, and when they end up going grocery shopping, they are able to manage their money better. So for shopping list number 2, which is what I have the products labeled as that you saw in the first clip, the budget would be $20. So the client would have that budget, and each of the products that I have laid out have a price on them. So for instance, the first product on shopping list number 2 would be 1 waffle. So the patient or client would look at the items in front of them, and they would find the waffle. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find the waffle, and the waffle is priced at $1. So I have $1 and I have $19 left in my budget. So the client would have to process all of this. They would have to process the amount of the item that they are selecting. They would have to actually find the product through the specific product among all of the other products that I have laid out. They would then have to process that the product is $1, and then they would have to subtract that $1 from the total amount of the budget. And know that they have $19 left in their budget. Same thing for the rest of the products in the shopping list, and same thing for number 3, shopping list number 3 and shopping list number 1. They both, all of them have different budgets. Shopping list number 1 having the smallest budget, shopping list number 2 having sort of a in-between budget at $20, shopping list number 3 having the highest budget at $50. One way that this could be graded down is to use shopping list number 1, which would be easier because all of the products are $1. That one would be focused more on the client just being able to pick out the specific products. So decipher between the grapes and the tomato, or decipher between the tomato and the apple because they're the same color. And then just being able to add up, well, I have 6 products, they're all $1, so you're spending $6 out of the $10 budget. And then grading up for this would be using shopping list number 3 instead of shopping list number 2, which shopping list number 2 would be sort of the normal shopping list, or kind of the middle of the road in terms of difficulty. Shopping list number 3 would be the grade up because it is more difficult. A lot of the prices are like this one's $5.82, are not whole numbers, so they're not like shopping list number 1 where everything is $1. Every item on shopping list number 3 has a different price. And then for adapting, I would add in the use of a calculator, because this would enable the client to be able to complete any of these shopping lists. If the client were for some reason unable to do mental math, like if they were a stroke patient or if they were a TBI patient, traumatic brain injury patient, who just won't have the mental capability of actually adding up the numbers and doing that mental math in their head, then adding the calculator would be a great resource, because it would still allow them to progress with the occupation and be able to improve their financial management skills while also being able to participate in the occupation and gain independence in that area. I have also included in my kit some extra, as you saw in the first clip, some extra numbers, labels, which would be for if you were to switch from shopping list number 2 to shopping list number 3 or shopping list number 1, you could switch out those labels. I have also included a total key, which is the total for all of each 3 of the lists, the total that all of the labels would come out to, each item on the list. And then I have also included prices for each item for shopping list number 2 and shopping list number 3, because they are different than shopping list number 1, whereas shopping list number 1 is everything is $1, so that one's easy to keep up with. But I've included totals for all of the items in shopping list number 2 and totals for all of the items in shopping list number 3, and prices for each item in shopping list number 2 and number 3. So yeah, I think this is a great tool that would be very useful in any occupational therapy setting. Typically everyone has to go grocery shopping at some point, and being able to keep track of the finances, especially because most people are not going to pull out a calculator to add everything up. Just being able to mentally keep track of your finances, and if you have a $20 budget, knowing that you can't go over that $20 budget, and being able to add up in your head kind of the prices of every item that you have in your cart, and be able to keep track of that. Yeah, thanks for watching.